Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission will on Friday, 5th of April, arraign popular cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, alias Bobrisky, at the Federal High Court, Lagos, over alleged abuse of the naira and failure to declare his firm's activities involving the sum of 180.7 million naira. The anti-graft agency filed the charge against the social media celebrity on Thursday through its legal team, headed by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Rotimi Oyedepo. In the charge, the EFCC listed 6 counts against the defendant. In the first 4 counts, the defendant was accused of naira abuse, while the 5th and 6th counts accused him of offenses connected with his company, Bob Express. The 4 counts were said to have contravened Section 21, subsection 1 of the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007. Well, joining me for more on this is spokesperson of the EFCC, Dele Oyewale. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. The Commission seems to be stepping up efforts to tackle mutilation of the naira. Where are we on this case? Because, some are asking if this is a witch hunt against the popular cross-dresser Bobrisky.
No, certainly that cannot and should not be taken as a witch hunt. You will recall that the executive chairman of the EFCC, Mr. Oyewale, February 7, 2024, inaugurated a special task force for the enforcement of extant laws, concerning naira abuse, spraying of naira notes, dollarization of the economy. It's a new thing. It's a novel thing that is happening in the EFCC. The chairman inaugurated the special task force, and I can report very authoritatively that we have had 23 convictions so far between February 7, 2024 and now. So it certainly cannot be and should not be taken as a witch hunt. Of course, you have just read out all the charges that are already preferred against him. He will be arraigned tomorrow. So it's not a witch hunt. It is a new development. It's a new initiative by the leadership of the EFCC in the area of restoring the dignity of our currency and ensuring that all the extant laws regarding how we handle the naira notes, they are enforced and they are obeyed. So it should not be taken as a witch hunt.
So there are several videos and pictures on social media showing different individuals who over time have engaged in this act of mutilation of the naira. What is the EFCC doing about this? Yeah, you could, like this one that we are talking about, that we have just talked about now, is a progressive thing. The task force is already in place, and it is across all the 14 zonal commands of the Commission. So, investigation, intelligence gathering, and all manner of reconnaissance, is being done. So, in the next couple of days, we are likely to see more arrests. We are likely to also see more convictions. I can tell you that we have about 170 suspects that are awaiting, conviction at various levels of court across the country. So it is a new thing that is ongoing, and it is gaining momentum across the country. So in the next couple of days, as the task force is working, we are going to see more actions, and we are going to see more successes, and we are going to see a new development, concerning our national currency. And talk to us about the Nollywood actress who was sentenced to 6 months in prison with the option of fine. Can you help us break this down? How does it work? What's the protocol?
That is entirely a judiciary issue. We cannot be the accuser and the judge in our own case. We took her to court. We preferred charges against her. And the court, in its wisdom, convicted her and sentenced her to 6 months imprisonment. That is the judgment of the court. So that is beyond what anybody can say. We have done our job, and the court has also rightly done its job.
So I think we should look at it in that way.
All right. Now let's talk about the case of, the fight against corruption that the EFCC has been on. Earlier today, the arraignment of Binance Holdings actually was told. What is the EFCC doing to ensure that not just this particular case, but all other cases of corruption that you are handling are well prosecuted?
Yeah, the EFCC, to all intents and purposes, is doing its job. Across all levels of court in the country, day by day you see us, making arraignments, getting convictions, and ensuring that the wheel, of the anti-corruption fight is moving. So as a commission, we are upwardly mobile and we are very proactive. The task of intelligence gathering, investigation, arraignments, and everything that we have to do as a commission, we are doing it. So, and you know that concerning development of cases in court, it is incumbent on us to do our own job, as I just spoke about now. And the court will also do its own. So the EFCC is doing its own, the court is doing its own, and we are we are making progress. For example, between October 12, 2023 and now that my chairman was appointed, we have made considerable progress. Within 100 days, more than 60 billion naira, was recovered, and we have conviction well over 770 convictions in his 100 days in office. So if a chief executive will do that in 100 days, just imagine what he will do in 1 year. So the anti-corruption fight is on course, and we are making impressive progress.
All right, then, spokesperson of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Dele Oyewale, thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
When the News at 7 returns, all workers want the National Assembly to provide legislative framework for the establishment of state police in fighting all forms of criminality.